it's Marley from the Energy Boutique with your energy forecast for July 2023. So on July 11th, we have Mercury, ruler of the mental plane, ruler of information, communication, how it is that we express ourselves, moving out of the Cancer energy, moving into Leo energy. So if you listen to July's energy forecast, you would know that Mercury actually sits in three different energies, three different signs throughout the whole month of July. We come into July with Mercury still in Cancer energy, giving us a lens to kind of blend our logic with our intuition, our practicality with, I'm going to say, imagination, and really try to strike a balance by blending our heart space with our head space. Of course, the mercurial energy in that Cancer energy was definitely sentimental, definitely nostalgic, deep emotional probing, if you will. We had a lot of flashbacks, a lot of memories come up from our childhood because, of course, Cancer season is all about addressing the inner child wounds. And so, for one, we're still in Cancer season. So to have Mercury kind of shift into Leo energy is going to help dissolve the funk that we've been in. There's been a lot of depression, a lot of difficult and complex circumstances bringing up a lot of emotion that we have to deal with. There's been a lot to think about and feel about. And so with Mercury moving into Leo energy, first of all, Leo is a fire sign, the heart and soul of the zodiac. It's also a fixed sign. And we're bold, we're brave, we're courageous. Our thinking just suddenly becomes very, very big, very grand. We're having big ideas. And the focus now with Mercury in Leo is going to be on this great big vision, on the bigger goal. And the bigger, the better. We want to dream big. Doesn't necessarily mean that we are going to be able to achieve or accomplish that. But while Mercury is in this Leo energy, you best believe that we have 100% confidence that we can do anything. So this is a good vibe for us. The details of the greater, grander plan are not as important as the greater, grander plan itself, especially when it sparks excitement or passion or desire, which is an interesting type of energy to be bouncing off of Mars, who just moved into Virgo energy, who is very concerned about the smaller details. So the beautiful thing about Mercury moving into Leo, not only a full day after Mars moves into Virgo energy, is that Mercury in Leo energy has us thinking big, thinking grand, biting off more than we can chew, really fantasizing about what it is that is possible for us. And then Mars in Virgo energy can work on the plan, work on the strategy, take little baby steps in the path, in the direction of this great big vision, of this great big dream. So Mars in Virgo, Mercury in Leo are going to work very well with each other and together in order to conjure up a new mission, new goal, new project, new vision, new dream. And then Mars in Virgo energy really helping us to get grounded in taking the proper steps forward on the path that Mercury in Leo is now illuminating for us that we want to pursue. So because Mercury also rules over like the way that we communicate and express ourselves, the Leo energy is very entertaining. We're not afraid of the spotlight in Leo energy. We have a story to tell. And if it's entertaining, if it's music, if it's storytelling, if it's art, whatever the case may be, we are very good at telling a story. We are very expressive. And if you have talents such as, art and music and poetry and all of those beautiful things, whatever talent it is that you have, you're not afraid to show it. This is like the Leo energy encourages us to align with our unique individual traits and skills and talents, and not like dim our light, if you will, to keep them away from the spotlight. We want to be seen and heard. So this is a very, I'm going to say dramatic energy, but it doesn't have to be like we're creating bad drama. It can be very dramatic as in, it's romantic, it's fairy tale like, it's grandiose, it's very, dramatic, spicy, and entertaining. We are also speaking from our heart space. The Leo energy is the heart and soul of the zodiac. We're tapping into the pride of the lion, if you will. We are essentially, when we're talking about, we're in Cancer season, inner child wounds are coming up, power struggles in relationships are coming up. The Mercury and Leo energy is going to help us not only get a couple of things off of our chest, but connect on a real and raw and vulnerable and authentic type of connection with the people that we are really, really deeming to be of worth and value in our lives. So we are kind of opening up our heart space, and we are expressing ourselves from the deepest, darkest place of our heart space to get a lot of things off of our chest and connect in a much different way. And lucky for us, we're all bold, we're brave, we're courageous, we are very confident, we are, we're just, our self-esteem is high, our self-confidence is high, we are not afraid of the limelight. And the downside to that is that we're all going to be competing for the limelight. We're all kind of competitive to be seen, to be heard. And therefore, our listening skills aren't as great. And because of that, and just keep in mind that the Leo energy is about our ego selves, we can become a little bit self-focused, if you will. We can miss the hints and clues of other people, which is really an interesting dynamic considering the fact that Mercury, being in this Leo energy, wants us to open up, wants us to have heart to heart, wants us to be fully expressive with our inner realm emotions, with our dreams, with our ideas, whatever the case may be. But yet we're not listening to each other. So we're not going to feel heard. We're going to all be competing to be heard. We want to be heard. We want to be seen, but we feel like people aren't really taking in what it is that we are offering out, if you will. We're kind of focused on our own ideas. There is this tendency to not really want to collaborate with anyone else because the Leo energy, again, is very individualized, very unique in our expression. So this is a fixed energy. So this means that we are very, very certain and strong about our decision making, about our point of view, about our ideas. Again, fixed energy doesn't have a tendency to want to change. It has a tendency to want to stabilize what has already changed. So a lot of the time, we are kind of sharing our thoughts and our ideas. We're fixated on this. There's no better way than the way that we've identified. We don't want to hear other people's thoughts and opinions. And of course, that is a great thing so that we can, empower ourselves and kind of dance to the beat of our own drum, but can also create a little bit of a misunderstanding, a little bit of a confrontational aspect in our relationship dynamics, because of course, it never feels good to truly express yourself, to be excited about something, and then have people come at you like they're not understanding, they're not listening, they're not even absorbing what it is that you're trying to say. So that can be a little bit frustrating. But at the same time, this is a journey, a solo journey that we have to arrive at by ourselves, on our own, that we are fully prepared to do whatever needs to be done by ourselves and on our own. We are willing to take the lead. We are willing to kind of do what needs to be done. We're willing to manage people. We're willing to direct other people on what needs to be done. But the problem is that everybody is competing for that boss position, for that general manager delegation role. So this is where some of the struggles actually may come up. Now, when it comes to information, we are kind of looking to listen to that heart space on whether or not we resonate with the information coming in and whether or not that is our truth. We are going to become a little bit more firm and solid in what our truth is. And so, we're in a fixed sign, so nobody can really change our mind at this particular point in time. Not everybody is going to absorb and receive the information as we wished it would be well received and well absorbed, but that isn't going to kind of slow us down at all. We are kind of tunnel vision on what needs to be done, what needs to be said, what needs to be fixed, what needs to be accomplished, and we're not going to let too much kind of influence us and sway us off of our game.